I went to a gas station. This was yesterday. It was right before work. I was running kind of late to work, and sort of hit me. Had to go to the bathroom, so I was in Arlington. I just sort of pulled into the first place I saw. So it's just like Chevron, I think. And so they've got one of those bathrooms where, like, clearly you're not supposed to use it. It's like a closet or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I was kind of in a hurry. I was like, fuck it. Can I use the bathroom or whatever? And so he handed me a stick with a key on it. I was like, all right, sure, whatever. I look and there's 3 bathrooms, all right? Mm-hmm. One of them is employees only. And the door handle has been ripped off. Like, not like the end of the doorknob. I mean,
like the whole mechanism?
Yeah, there's not a lock.
Yeah.
There's not. A hole? It's not just the hole. There's, like, pieces of the door missing where it was ripped out or, like, hit with a sledgehammer.
Like it was kicked in.
Yeah, like it literally looked like a crackhead like grabbed it and ripped the door handle out. Which I respect.
Yeah. Anyway,
and then there's a ladies' restroom which says just do not use, and I was like, all right, I trust it. And so I used the men's restroom, and I managed to get it open, and there's like not a light bulb in there. There's not a light switch, and there's not a working light. There's like a backup light that I have to wave my hand for constantly.
Yeah.
But somebody has stolen the like cover and like the light switch. And so for some reason I'm ignoring all these red flags. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take a dump here, not that big of a deal. And so I asked the guy, I was like, do you have a way to turn the light on in here? And he was like, no, why? Just use the switch. And I was like, well, you know. And he didn't know apparently someone had stolen it like since that morning. Anyway, so I finally, take care of business or whatever. Mm-hmm. Someone had stolen the toilet, like the top of the tank also. But it was awesome. Fine. Anyway, wrap up. I go to the trash can to throw away my paper towels. And this is where it gets interesting. Because there's not anything in there other than used condoms. And this is not...
How many are we talking?
Well, like I said, it was mostly dark in there because there was that backup light that I had. But like the light switches off, okay? Yeah. At this point, I've already, taken a shit or whatever. I don't really need the light. And so I just see like a glimmer in there. I'm curious. And I sort of poke my head closer to the trash can. See the light glistening off, and it's just... I don't want to say this thing was full, okay? But it also wasn't empty. Yeah. Like, this thing probably had... maybe 20, 25 condoms in it. Like, a condom doesn't take up that much space.
No. Yeah.
At least not the ones that I've used. Yeah. But like, these are stacked, right? These are stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
With nothing, clearly nothing else in there but condoms.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering, like, is this related to the door ripping off incident? Or like the light being smashed, the other bathroom being like you need a hazmat to go in there.
Yeah.
And did somebody get like, I don't know, 10 good rounds in at once? Or is this a place where either this guy who owns the place jacks off in there every morning
into a condom?
Or do people just come here to fuck? Because I didn't check to see. Hey, also another thing, I didn't see condom wrappers. Just the condoms. What, do you unwrap them?
Do you put the wrapper in your pocket or something?
Do you have a different...
Is there a different receptacle that you missed?
Are you using so many condoms at once that you can put all the wrappers in where I don't see them,
Yeah.
and then stack all the condoms on top of that. So I can't see what brand it is.
I'm telling you, man, you might have seen like the dump of like a human trafficking operate. Like,
yeah, there's a chance. And I took a shit in there and like flushed away.
Like a place where somebody is not having a good one.
You know what's funny too is like I almost every time I use a toilet that's not my own, or like maybe at a friend's house, I'll like put a bunch of toilet paper on the toilet seat so my ass doesn't get germs on it.
Yeah, of course.
Which I know is probably stupid, but like
I just hate sitting in people's piss. That's why I do it.
I didn't do that time.